Hey guys, it's Rick User here with Ben, my buddy Ben. How you doing, Ben?
Doing awesome.
We're here at SHOT Show 2019 at the Evanix booth, and this is kind of like, we just jumped in and came down. Mr. Lee was here. He was all this amazingly cool stuff. I said, all right, we're gonna kick off SHOT Show with Evanix.
Had to start here.
Ben's been chilling with the new, what is it, the Max Air 2, right?
Max Air 2.
Which is their bullpup. So I thought I'd let Ben tell you guys about what's new for Evanix this year with their bullpup and the semi-autos.
Yeah, well, you know, they still got pretty much the same form factor. They're still high shot count, super lightweight, just super awesome looking air rifle, right? But then what they've gone ahead and done is they've added the adjusters.
Power adjuster.
So we can adjust the power on it now, which is cool.
Well, the other thing they've got too, let me jump in real quick.
Okay,
That's all right, I'm jumping right on top of you, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so the other thing they've got is they've got an option for the carbon fiber too.
Carbon fiber.
All right, so that makes a light gun even lighter.
Yeah.
So now you can go back and talk about the other stuff.
Well, yeah, you know, they've refined this section here so you're not getting the air in your face as they did with some of the previous models. It's just the same thing, just with a few refinements, made it better, and added that power adjuster.
Yep. All right, so here's the Cloud, Ben.
The Cloud.
All right, so they took the bullpup and made it even smaller, even lighter, and called it the Cloud. What do you think?
Well, it's obvious why they called it the Cloud. This thing is so light, you guys. I mean, you could carry this all day. This is an amazingly light and slimmed down. Just the ergonomics of this are awesome. They've got the slide there to access your magazine. Of course, it also has the power adjuster, carbon fiber bottle.
Yep.
I mean, super awesome form factor. I'm just picturing like that. Like
it's super light.
Semi-auto too. So to get semi-auto, that light, that kind of cool form factor, I think that's taking it to the next level for sure.
And here's the thing, if you guys are interested in these products, these are available to be made. So if you're a manufacturer, if you're a distributor or importer, you can get a hold of Evanix and they will custom tailor these guns for you. You want carbon fiber tube? No problem. Want a regulator? No problem. You want variable power? No variable power. You want 177, 22, 25, they're gonna have a 30 caliber coming out. So all of these things are available to be custom tailored to what you want. And more vendors are importing select models. So you're gonna see a lot more of this in the US market available like right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
I know we've got down there the choice of wood stock, but we've got the carbon fiber stock, just the regular synthetic stock. And then this also comes in wood. You've got the choice of different finishes with the steel finish or just the black finish. So you can really customize these to just how you want them to look, and that's really cool too.
Yeah, and so I think one of the sort of prototype, and I'm hoping this gun really takes off. Hand me that one right there.
This one here.
Okay, so Ben's
super light.
Ben's a bullpup guy. I'm a rifle guy. I prefer a rifle form factor. This thing is the definition of sick.
Yes,
it is super light, semi-automatic. It's going to give you the power, shot count, accuracy, everything you want, but in that type of a form factor, dude, that's awesome.
Really nice.
That's awesome. Now we got a few more over there. We're going to shift over. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back on the other side of the Evanix booth, and I have the Thumper.
Yeah.
I just made that name up, by the way. It's a 50 caliber version of the Evanix Rex, 300 plus foot-pounds, just a beast. And what you're holding is the Mini Thumper. That's also a 50 cal pistol. So, I mean, if you're a distributor, you wanted to bring in some really cool, unique air guns, Evanix is the place to go. They can build what you want, get you set up, and you can have some very cool stuff to offer your customers. I want to talk a little bit about some other stuff they have here on the table, Ben. All right, so this, hold on.
I'm just making sure that's not going anywhere.
Well, you want to grab that one? Grab that one. That's the Cloud. Okay, so we saw the Cloud over there with a 480. Ben, what do you think of that?
This is something else. This has got the carbon fiber tube. This has got a little bit longer barrel, right?
I think so, yeah.
And these are available in up to 25 caliber.
Yeah, right now.
So I'm thinking this in a 25 cal, prairie dogs, watch out.
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah.
All over but the dying.
Yep.
That is very awesome. Again, I love this new added feature to stop that blowback in the air.
Blowback, yep.
All right, let's put that down. and I'm going to talk about a couple others they have here. This one here, this one has my attention. Okay, so this is just traditional airspeed that we've actually got these at Airgun Pro Shop. But what this one has, I said we have the airspeed. This one has a carbon fiber too.
Yes, it does.
So it shaves more weight.
More weight.
Already a light gun gets lighter. 177, 22, 25. We have them 22 and 25. These things, just way too much fun to shoot.
So much fun.
High shot count, just everything is awesome. And again, we've got the new power adjuster. That's going to be new for 2019.
Yeah.
Last gun I want to talk about, a little bit more traditional, a little bit more old school, a little bit more my style. I love the semi-autos, but I also like the deliberate single shot for hunting, okay? Right here. It's a new version of the Hunting Master, new aluminum cylinder. They've lightened it up. They've lightened up the action so the double action isn't quite so hard.
Oh, cool.
So this is something that I'm looking forward to in 2019.
Very cool.
Just look at the lines on it.
That's a beautiful hunting rifle, man.
Yeah.
That's just got classic hunting appeal to it. And then the old school style hammer and the magazine there that looks almost like a magazine out of a revolver.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Just a really, really nice product. They're going to be having this available as well. So guys, that's a ton of very cool stuff from Evanix here at SHOT Show 2019. Keep your eyes out there because more and more of this stuff is going to be hitting the US market. Again, if you're a dealer, you're a distributor, you're looking for a cool product that is not available everywhere and you want to bring it in, Evanix is the company to talk to. Ben, we got a lot more stuff to look at.
Yeah, we do. This is huge.
It's just
a lot
the
of ground
start.
to cover.
All right, guys, we got more coming your way. SHOT Show 2019. Hey guys, this is Rick Butzler here with Airgun Web and AirgunWebTV.
And I'm Ben.
We are at Industry Day here, SHOT Show 2019, and there's a bunch of really cool stuff in there that we're gonna go check out. Hope you guys like it. All right, guys, if there's a round or a gun that I like to shoot, I love long range shooting, and I don't know that right now on the market there's a better round than the 6.5 Creedmoor. This is a Winchester. This is pretty awesome. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and not just hit the plates down there, but actually hit the little spinner, the hostage target. See if I can hit it. There you go. 200 yards, hostage. Bad guy's dead, hostage is fine. Love it.
The 9mm there, grab one of these two little placards.
Okay.
So that's also a machine gun. Right now it's in full auto, it's hot. So flip it up, just take the vertical, give me 1 or 2 rounds to get familiar, and then rock and roll. How's it going, guys? Good, how are you? Excellent. Probably good. What do you think? Worth the wait?
Hello guys, we're here at SHOT Show 2019. We've been having a great time and we're at one of our premier sponsors now. Dick, man, you have been with me from the very beginning.
We're getting old together and gray together.
Yeah,
you know?
I see that. In Virginia, I met up with this guy and they had the polymags and some other stuff, and then that relationship has just grown over the years. And I love coming here every year to see what you got new.
Right.
Now last year you were focused on just making what you had better, and that was awesome. This year, you've actually got some new things up your sleeve, don't you?
We do, and we're pretty excited about it too.
Well, why don't you start walking me through some of what you have new for 2019 that I know you guys are gonna be super excited about.
Well, the first thing, to most people wouldn't be that exciting. To us, it's a huge deal, and that is we're gonna go to a screw top lid.
Yay!
Instead of the old-fashioned friction lid like we have now, we're actually coming into the 21st century with a screw lid.
That's awesome.
So we're saying, you know, we're getting screwy in 2019.
You know, I don't know how many times I've had my pellet tins kind of vibrate in the truck and boop, and I got pellets all over the bottom of my toolbox. So those days are gone.
will
Awesome.
be. It'll take a year to get through all the inventory and
Okay.
refresh, but yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
That's very, very cool, man.
It's called Cheap Thrills.
Yeah, right. It's great. When you're an air gunner and you see screw top lids and you get really excited, you know you're really serious
That's
about
right,
the sport.
that's right.
You've kind of gone to the nutsoid range.
That's right.
That's okay, but you got more stuff.
Yeah, we do. We've got one of the unsung heroes of the air gun industry back in the day was a 20 caliber.
Sure.
And it kind of went from here down and then started coming back up. And we're getting a lot of calls for a heavy 20 caliber.
Okay.
So we've got a traditional 20 caliber, which is 13 and odd some grains. This is going to be 15.89.
Okay.
So it's a heavier pellet for the 20 caliber, and it's proven to be a winner. It's accurate, it's heavy, it's...
So the benefit to 20 caliber is that you have the same weight, smaller diameter, so you have better ballistics. Is that
much better?
is it?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
So that's
it's,
really the thing you're because the 22 is 15.89.
Yes.
But this is 20.
This is
15.89. So
So
you're gonna have better ballistics.
It's going to carry through the wind, and we're pretty excited about it.
Cool.
And I think that the 20s are coming back. So, and all indications are from sales on the original 20 calibers that it's coming back. So 20 calibers, 2019, all the way.
All right. Well, I don't have a 20 cal yet, but I'm gonna have
Now
to.
you're going to
I'm gonna have to get one.
That's
yeah.
exactly
okay.
right. The other new item that we have is called the Hades, and it was designed by Satan himself. It's that bad, you know. What it is, it's a frangible pellet that is a hollow head design, and when it hits, it fractures.
Okay.
So it's the traditional Diablo round shape,
Yep.
so it carries and very accurate. But when it hits, it literally expands out like that. So it's available in the 22 caliber, and will be on the market in another couple weeks. And in early June, we'll have the 25 caliber of the same thing. So,
right,
those are two of our newest items, and ones that we're really excited about.
So 22 caliber is available, like pretty much by the time you're watching this video.
Exactly.
You should be able to go to Pyramid Air and buy them.
Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's great.
absolutely. So, and the 20s the same time frame, so those will be available.
Okay.
We're also working on JSB is doing its best to keep up with the quality issue, always trying to be the best on the market. So they're testing right now an electronic machine that, in addition to the human visibility of the product, every one of these pellets are viewed under a microscope by a human being. Every pellet that goes into a JSB
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. But they're now trying to get it so that it's electronic, and using technology to look at that pellet and reject those that don't meet the quality.
great.
Yeah.
I just noticed something. I want to go back to Hades just for a second.
Sure.
I just noted the weight is 15.89.
Mm-hmm.
So would it be safe to assume or safe to guess that the 15.89 in this is going to shoot similar to the 15.89?
Absolutely. That's exactly right.
Okay, so if you've got the 50, say,
The
I'm
jumbo,
guessing.
we call it the jumbo. Yeah.
I'm guessing this is a little more expensive.
It will be somewhat, but
Okay.
it's not going to be way out of line as far
But
as
if somebody
price.
wants to target shoot with the regular 15.89,
That's the one to
and
go
then
with.
hunt with this, there's not going to be a change of impact.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the goal there.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
very, very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Smart.
So, in addition, we're also looking at some additional new items. We're looking at possibly a 30 caliber GTO.
Okay.
You know, we're always, what we do is we listen to the consumers. Our customers are our best source for ideas.
Right.
So we're always listening to them and get the feedback, and then we take those to the engineers at JSB, and they then in turn see if it's a viable item and how they can best create the item for the best quality and performance possible.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you guys make really good, accurate pellets. That's awesome. We're thrilled to have you as part of the show again and always. Dick, thank you so much.
We're always
man.
honored. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Stay healthy.
I will. And guys, we got a lot more coming still yet for SHOT Show 2019. Stay tuned. Great day, 2019. Me and Ben out here. It's windy as hell. It's windy. And it's been cold and windy, but we've had a great time. We've seen some really incredible things, and we're gonna go walk and see what other cool things we can find. Ben, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. awesome. And it's gas operated. And it's got the ambi safety, and you can also change the charging handle over to this side. Wow. Recoil? It's not as bad as you believe. All right, well, let's see. And if you'd like, just shoot at one of the bushes for like the first 2 rounds, just so you know you get the feel, and then if you want to shoot a target. All right. Let's see now. Yeah.
Oh, just over it.
5 rounds. I only got 3 for 3. That is better than I've ever done in my life. Better than me, man. Better than me. Yeah. Way cool, bro.
Hey guys, Ben here, SHOT Show 2019, and I'm at the Air Venturi booth with Scott, and we've got some really cool new stuff we want to talk to you about today. And I'm actually going to let Scott tell me about all these cool new products we got on the table here today. So how's it going, Scott?
It's going great.
Awesome.
I might as well start with the Springfield. We've been working really hard to get our Springfield line up and running. So by springtime, all of the Springfield replicas you see on the table, we should have everything in. We're hoping M1s should be in by March, and then by end of April, we're hoping for the XDMs.
Okay.
So we'll have M1 carbines in both steel BB, so 177 caliber steel BB.
I love the realistic action on that, and I'm excited that it's going to be offered in BB and airsoft, because I don't really do a whole lot of airsoft, but I love to shoot BB.
Right. So we have a market for both. But yeah, we're excited. So it's going to come with this plastic stock, but with the wood grain. But it'll also be available in the wood stock. We'll have that option. We're going for a $199.99 retail price point on either the steel BB or the airsoft. The wood stock adds about $100.
Okay.
So it's a good place to start here, and then you can go up to the wood if you like.
Can I see that one?
You certainly may.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just very similar to the real M1. I mean, you got the action, the peep sight, and this peep sight actually is adjustable.
Yep.
So,
peep sight.
I mean, this is, if you guys like BB shooters that are just awesome replicas, this would be a really cool rifle to check out.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're really excited to have it. So the XTM series, these should be out by late April. So we have, this is a steel BB shooter.
Okay.
Full blowback action, has a firing pin indicator, grip safety, trigger safety. This one runs off CO2. The steel BB shooter runs off CO2.
Very cool.
The airsoft, we actually should have both magazines, both green gas and CO2. I believe they're coming
awesome.
They're coming out of the box with green gas. But we'll have.
Let me see that one. This, you know, what I like about these is, you know, just from a realism standpoint, this feels very similar. It's got all of the same functionality of your regular XTM, so this is really cool pistol.
Yeah, we've actually tested them in the holsters too. So we grabbed an XTM, like a firearm holster, and they work.
And it just slides right in.
Yep.
Very
cool. We actually have our own too. So we're bringing in Springfield branded XTM holsters for our Airguns, but the compacts or the full size will all fit in there. So it's a paddle holster with a release. That's
super cool. So the guys that are into that realistic airsoft stuff, they can get that, and I mean, it's just like the real deal, except they're shooting airsoft.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So what else do we have here?
Well, let's see. This one right here I'll go to. So this is the Aspen.
All right, so this is not a Springfield gun. This is actually an Air Venturi gun, right?
Yeah, so this is a Seneca Aspen.
Seneca, yes.
So the significance of this is these are actually PCPs. So you can fill them with a tank, you can fill them with an exterior hand pump, but you also can fill it with the pump handle.
And that is way cool.
So it's a cross between a multi-pump and a PCP. So If you don't want to buy a tank, you don't want to get into that, you
Right.
just want to use it, you can totally just use the pump handle and you're good to go.
But you can use the tank if you wanted to.
Absolutely. So you could start by
Okay.
filling it with your tank, get you started, and then when you're out in the field, when you want to pump it back up, just use the handle.
Just
You
use
don't
the
have to drag
handle.
anything else with you. Yeah, it's great. We actually just got the 177 and 22s in stock.
Okay.
And then this is a 25 cal.
So it will be out 177 all the way up through 25 cal.
Correct.
That is really awesome. I'm a big fan of 25 cal. I like to have that just a little bit extra punch, especially for hunting
Well,
applications.
wound channel is important with air guns.
And this right here, I think is awesome because what I was actually worried about with this
handle falling
is
down.
with some of my pump, just regular BB pump
Yeah.
guns, you go to shoot it and that handle falls down.
Yeah, when
so
it-
with this locking, that's really cool.
Locks in place, I actually carried around by that. But yeah, it comes with a single shot tray, they all do, and they also have a rotary magazine, so it's multi-shot or a single shot tray.
With the 10-shot magazine?
It depends on the caliber.
Depends on the caliber. Okay. Okay.
And the it actually does have a power adjuster too, so you can actually shoot it on lower power. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
uses
check this
less
out,
air
guys.
If you're just using it for plinking or popping targets in the backyard.
That is awesome. So on low power, how many shots of fill?
I haven't played around with it too much on low power. I think on high power, it's getting in the neighborhood of 15, depending on the caliber.
Okay. Okay.
But
That's
honestly,
actually
the
not
beauty of
too
this
bad.
Is, the beauty of this is you don't have to really
You don't-
think of it like a normal PCP.
Right.
You can pump it up as much as you want, and then pump it up a couple more times to get another shot. So
To
you don't-
keep going,
You don't
yes.
have to constantly do a full fill. So it really kind of changes the
Very cool.
the way you use it.
Super cool flexibility.
And the price point, retail for $399.99.
$399.99. So that's the thing, guys. If you want to get into PCP air gunning, but you don't want to have to buy a tank, you don't want to have to buy a pump, you don't have to buy all these other accessories that you might have to with other PCP air guns, you can get into something like this. You're going to have the accuracy, you're going to have the shootability of a PCP air gun, and then down the road, let's say you wanted to go ahead and then get that tank or get that pump, you can expand to your PCP lineup, and it'll all just keep working right here with this. So that's awesome flexibility.
It's shrouded, it's quiet too. I mean, it's a lot of gun for the money.
A lot of gun for the money. Yeah, I think you'd have a hard time buying a quality PCP and a hand pump for that price. I don't know if that's even possible. So
It'd be difficult.
definitely give the Aspen a check if you guys are looking to get into that kind of setup. This is really cool, guys. I'm excited to try this one out. Is there anything else we've got, Scott, or is that
There
just
is.
about cover it?
No, we have.
Okay, we got something else.
So this is.
Okay,
We've been
so
working
what do
on
we
this
have?
for at least 3 years or more. So this is called the Bada Bang target.
Okay, cool.
Bada bing, bada bang. Well,
Bada bang, bada
target.
boom. All right, so how's it work?
So the cool thing about this is it actually pairs up with an app.
Oh, this is cool, you guys.
So it's got an app, free to download. We have a couple games that we've created so far, but there's an infinite number of possibilities for games. But it connects to your phone via Bluetooth. You choose a game. Here, I'll point it towards you. See, it gives you a countdown.
Oh my gosh! So then you can compete with your friends and see who gets a better time or better accuracy, that kind of thing?
You can compete with your friends in your basement or Australia.
Oh, that's awesome. So this isn't just for people right there with you. Because of the app, you can compete with people all over the world.
That's where we're going with it. It's going to start at least local, so just like having an electronic dartboard.
That is really cool.
So you'll be able to play games like that in your basement, but then ultimately through the app it'll connect to the internet, so then you can actually play new competitions with people
That's
wherever.
fun. What's this called again?
It's called Bada Bang.
Bada Bang. All right, guys, be on the lookout for the Bada Bang. You know what? Let's get a Bada Bang League started, and we'll all get together and compete with each other online through this app. That's really cool.
So honestly, one of the other cool things about it is our target retail for it is $79.99.
$79.99, you
Yeah,
guys.
so we're still working on the pricing, but we're trying for sure to be below 100. But
That's
we're
awesome.
aiming for $79.99 retail. So very accessible, very cool.
That is a heck of a lot of fun to have for under $100. I gotta say, I'm putting that on my wish list for sure. I like that. Well, Scott, it's been a pleasure talking to you today, man. Thanks for showing me the new products, and we'll be excited to see these coming out next year.
Thank you. Yeah, looking forward to having them.
Stay with us, guys. We got a lot more coming at you from SHOT Show 2019. It's a great time to be an air gunner.